Hello, let's talk about the role of AI in medicine and healthcare. Stay with us for more fascinating facts, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Welcome to the future of healthcare, where advanced technology meets compassionate care in a sleek, modern clinic exam room bathed in soft blue ambient lighting. Our AI-powered displays provide real-time vital signs data, offering immediate and detailed insights into patient health and well-being. Watch as a physician interacts seamlessly with the data on the AI display, tapping and highlighting key information to guide patient discussions. This innovative technology goes beyond current readings, visualizing predictive health graphs that forecast potential future conditions and possible trends. These insights empower dedicated healthcare professionals to make proactive and timely medical decisions, tailoring personalized care to each individual's unique needs. The calm, professional, and serene atmosphere, enhanced by soft blue lighting, ensures a comforting, reassuring, and efficient experience for both patients and providers. Experience healthcare reimagined, where cutting-edge innovation ultimately leads to far better outcomes and a much healthier future for everyone.
All right, today we're diving into something that feels like it's straight out of science fiction, but it's happening right now: AI in medicine. It's got the potential to completely change healthcare as we know it, but it also brings up this huge, fundamental question about something we all need when it comes to our health: trust. So let me ask you this. What if an algorithm could look at everything about you, your genes, your medical history, your daily habits, and tell you, with pinpoint accuracy, that you're going to get sick years before you even feel a single symptom? I mean, imagine getting that kind of heads up. It's a chance to stop something in its tracks that you thought was just fate. Okay, but now for the twist. What if you asked that very same algorithm, hey, how do you know that? And in response, you get nothing, just silence. The machine knows, but its thought process is so incredibly complex, it's just, well, it's beyond our ability to understand. It can tell you the what, but it can't give you the how or the why.
And that right there is the massive dilemma we're facing. When we're talking about our health, our actual lives, is just getting the right answer enough? Or do we need to understand the reasoning behind it? I mean, really think about it. Should we be willing to trust a black box with our lives?
Pathway 3 confirmed. Vessel clearance looks excellent.
Angle at 42 degrees. Ready when you are.
Good. Let's align the scope to the AI marker.
Marker locked. Trajectory stable.
All right, team, we're going in.
Continuous support active.
So, to really get why this question is so important and so urgent, we have to look at what's already happening. Because this isn't some far-off future idea. This AI healthcare revolution is happening as we speak. It's here. And believe me, this isn't some small niche thing. You've got people like Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, saying that healthcare is maybe the single most important place for AI to be applied. The potential here is just massive. We're talking about tackling some of the biggest health crises we face. The tech world is definitely all in on this.
And again, this is not science fiction. Right now, as we speak, AI is looking at medical scans and spotting tumors with a precision that's frankly superhuman. It's helping surgeons plan out incredibly complex operations. It's making treatments like radiotherapy more targeted than ever. It's already in the trenches, working alongside doctors, and yes, saving lives.
But you know what? That's just the starting line. Over the next, say, 5 years, you're going to see AI take over a lot of the high-volume, repetitive tasks, which is going to free up our doctors and nurses. Then, look out 5 to 10 years, and it's going to start connecting all the dots, your genetics, your lab results, your scans, to design treatments just for you. And after that, well, this is where it gets really wild. We're talking about creating digital twins, a perfect virtual copy of you, where doctors can test drugs and treatments to see what works best before you ever take a single pill. That's not just an improvement, that's the beginning of a whole new era of medicine.
Loading thoracic series, aligning slices.
Let's bring up the 3D composite.
Reconstruction complete, highlighting variants.
There, lower right lobe, glow suggests density change.
Proceeding, cross-section please. Probability of benign granuloma, 78%.
Okay, but to get to that amazing future, we have to deal with that big problem we started with. We have to face the mystery inside that machine, the black box. So what exactly do we mean by a black box? Well, think of a really, really complex AI, like a deep neural network. It has millions, maybe billions of connections, all calculating at once. It's so complex that even the people who built it can't follow the exact path it took to get from A to B. It's not that the logic is a secret, it's just that it's so tangled and vast, it's impossible for a human mind to follow. So you get this incredibly accurate answer, but the why is totally locked away inside. So when you're faced with a problem like that, the solution seems pretty straightforward, right? I mean, pretty much everyone, regulators, scientists, you name it, has landed on the same idea. Just make the AI explain itself. Demand explainable AI. Problem solved. Or is it? What if that perfect, simple answer is actually a trap? And this is where things get a little tricky. And we need to be really clear, because it turns out the answer isn't so simple. When people say they want a transparent AI, they're usually talking about one of two very different things, and telling them apart is absolutely crucial. Okay, so let's break this down. On one hand, you have what's called interpretable AI. You can think of this as a white box. It's built to be simple from the ground up, kind of like a decision tree or a flowchart. You could literally follow the logic step by step. The downside? They're usually not as accurate or powerful. Then you have explainable AI. Now this is different. This approach keeps the super powerful black box, but then it adds a second, separate AI, whose only job is to try and explain the first one's decision. It's basically a storyteller, creating a simplified rationale after the fact. It's not the actual reason, it's just a plausible sounding summary. Now, at first glance, this explainable AI thing sounds perfect, right? You get the amazing accuracy of the black box, plus the warm, fuzzy feeling of an explanation. And that's pretty much why it's become what everybody asks for. But there's a growing number of experts who are raising a huge red flag. They're saying this approach isn't just a bit flawed, it could be actively dangerous. So how could that be? How could getting an explanation, which sounds like such a good thing, actually be a problem? Well, the argument is that these explanations that are made up after the fact can cause a whole lot more trouble than they're worth. It really boils down to three big dangers. First, they give you a kind of ersatz understanding, a fake one. Since the explanation is just a simple story, it makes you feel like you get it when you really, really don't. Second, they're not robust at all. They can be incredibly brittle, and we'll see a great example of that in a second. And third, they can actually make it harder to hold anyone accountable. Think about it. If the AI messes up, a made-up story about why it messed up can just cover up the real problem, not help you find it. And check this out. This is a perfect visual of that brittleness problem. That black squiggly line is the complex reality of the AI's decision-making. Now look at the two red lines. They are the explanations for two data points that are almost identical, but the explanations themselves, they're completely different. One zigs, the other zags. A tiny, almost imperceptible change to the input resulted in a totally different story for why. So I have to ask, how could a doctor ever trust that? And that's exactly why some experts are calling this whole push for explainability fool's gold. It shines, it looks like the real thing, it makes us feel rich and secure, but at the end of the day, it's just a worthless imitation. It doesn't actually get us any closer to understanding what's truly going on inside that black box.
Scan complete. Clarity enhanced. Good view of the lung field. AI tags a minor lesion, low probability, so we just keep watch. Oxygen flow raised to 2 liters. Vitals adjusting and stable. Monitoring steady. We'll let him rest.
Okay, so if demanding a simple story is just fool's gold, where does that leave us? Are we supposed to just close our eyes and blindly trust the black box? No, not at all. The alternative argument is that we need a fundamental shift in what we're asking for. Instead of asking for a simple explanation, we need to start demanding rigorous, real-world proof. So what does that look like? Well, here's the roadmap. Step 1. We need to focus on performance. Forget asking the AI why. Start asking, does it work? Is it safe? Does it actually help doctors do their jobs better? Step 2. We have to test these things with the same rigor we test new drugs. That means serious, well-designed clinical trials that prove they improved patient health. And step 3, which is really interesting, let people play with it.
Give doctors the ability to tweak the inputs and see how the AI's recommendation changes. That kind of hands-on interaction builds a real, intuitive sense of trust that a simple story just can't match.
And really, when you stop and think about it, this isn't some crazy new idea. I mean, plenty of us take prescription medications every single day. Do you know the exact molecular mechanism for how your aspirin works? Probably not, but we trust it. Why? Because it's gone through rigorous trials and has been proven over and over again to be safe and effective. The idea here is simple. Let's hold AI to that exact same standard. Let's build trust based on results, not stories. Which really brings us back to the heart of the matter, and a final question for you. When it's your health on the line, what do you really care about more? An AI that can tell you a simple, comforting story about its decision, even if that story is just a nice-sounding fiction? Or an AI that stays completely silent, a total black box, but has been proven without a doubt to get it right and to save lives? The way we decide to answer that question, well, that's probably going to shape the entire future of medicine.